Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Travel Plays YouTube channel. Today is Sunday, September 22nd, and I'm back breaking down a few more plays in the MLB for Sunday. We're going to start with the match between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We have the best play of the day. We got a lot to talk about with my Nationals going up against the Cubs. 4 more player props, with the 2 best player props being towards the end of the video. Hope everybody enjoys their Sunday, and let's break down some ball. All right, guys, here is the recap from Saturday. I am recording before the Tennessee game. I got Tennessee big tonight. I got to watch the game. I think they're going to kill them. I think OU's bad, and I think Tennessee's good on both sides of the ball. I think Tennessee wins that game easy. What do you guys think? I don't know. Hope they do. I got Tennessee big tonight. Here are the plays. Mets money line against the Phillies. They are currently winning. Haven't looked at the score in a while, but I think they were up 3-1 or something going up against the Phils. We have Jose Altuve tonight. We have Miles McCollum tonight over 2.5 runs. Cubs money line. They did lose to the Nats outright. I believe it was 4-1 or 5-1. Ian Happ did not record a hit in the game. And then Bryce Harper still playing right now, over 1.5 bases, has not recorded a hit yet. So hopefully we can do some damage with the best plays today. Here's an updated leaderboard. No around because nothing has finished, but the Mets, they do look decent so far. Let's take a look at the Reds going up against the Pirates at the first play of the day. The Reds, they've been putting up a lot of runs in the starting pitching for the Pirates over the last couple of days. Everybody knows that the bullpen for the Pirates has been bad all season long. I don't know how much of that bullpen we're going to be able to see in this game for the Pirates because they've got the best guy on the mound for them, the rookie Paul Skeens, back on the mound. He went through a little bit of a tiny stretch of games, giving up 2+ runs in the start of August, but since the end of August, he's been back to his normal ways, just mowing down teams. On the other side, we have Hunter Green, the best arm for the Reds, and I'm going to take the under in this game. 7.5 runs played to under 7. Let's start with the potential Rookie of the Year. I don't see how he doesn't win the Rookie of the Year award, but Paul Skeens has now gone 5+ innings in 10 consecutive games, giving his bullpen a reason not to come out. And over the last 3 games, he's given up just 1 run in 2 of those 3 games, shutting out the Cubs in one of those starts. He's now almost dropped his ERA below 2. It's sitting at 2.07 with a 0.98 whip on the year over the last 3 games. He's also given up limited hits and only walked 1 person in both of his starts in the last 2 games. So he is dialed in on the mound right now. On the other side with Hunter Green, he has been just as good as Paul Skeens, maybe even better over the last several months of baseball. He's coming into this game with a 2.83 ERA and a 1.02 whip, having 5 games over the last 10, allowing no runs to the opposing team. He's coming off a really good performance against the Cardinals where he went 7 innings, only giving up 1 run. It was a solo shot. And what's also been very impressive for him is that he hasn't given up more than 4 hits in 8 of the last 10 games that he's been in. Both these guys, they're at the top of their game right now. Neither one of these guys is going to give up runs. Give me the under. 7.5 runs as the play. For the player props on the screen, usually I would just go with one of these guys on the screen. Not today. I'm not going to give out a graphic play for this game. I don't want to give out plays unless I'm confident in it. So I'm not confident in either one of these guys. If I were to take a play, I would lean towards Brian Reynolds. I don't want to really go up against Paul Skeens. So for the first graphic play, hard pass for me on both of these. If you guys are interested, I would lean towards Brian Reynolds instead of Ellie De La Cruz. But like Reynolds, not going to play him. For the best play of the day, we got to look at the Nats going up against the Cubs. And breaking news out of the Washington Nationals camp that dropped on Saturday morning. One of our leaders, one of our best players, one of our youngest players, C.J. Abrams, he's been optioned down to AAA ball and will not be returning with the Nats, I assume, for the rest of the season. Whenever I first saw the news, I thought to myself, that kind of makes sense because he's been struggling. No reason to destroy his confidence anymore. Just let him sit out the rest of the year, come back strong next year, only a couple games left. Then the news came out that he was at the casino until 8 a.m. in the morning, the game of the Cubs game. So he was sent down and he broke his curfew. He was sent down because he broke his curfew. So I guess that's the rule for the Nationals. You guys can be the judge on this one, but I know it's not going to be a popular opinion with what I'm going to say because C.J. Abrams, he's a grown-ass man playing on a horrible team right now. If he wants to throw some craps until 8 a.m., let the man try to make some money. You have 8 games left in the year. You have no chance to make the playoffs. That was out of the question several months ago. He's one of the best players in the organization. If he wants to play cards, if he wants to throw craps at 8 o'clock in the morning and play all night long, let the man play. Did he break the rules? Sure. Slap him on the wrist. Put him out of the game for today. Don't send him down to AAA, AA. That's some crazy work from the organization. That's just what I expect now from management. They're horrible. Anyway, so now the Washington Nationals get to try to play baseball again after the news. The Cubs, yesterday, they lost. Of course they did because we backed Kyle Hendricks for the first time in forever, and he screwed me. But we're going to have Jake Irvin back on the mound, one of my favorite guys. He's looked like the old Jake Irvin that we've seen early in the season. He's had 2 really good games in a row. For the Cubs, they're going to have their ace on the mound as well, Shota Monica. So we're taking the under in this one as well. 7.5 runs. It's a double under day. I'm only going to talk about Jake because he's now gone back-to-back games, going 6+ innings, giving up 1 run or less to the Mets and the Braves. I'm very happy to see him pitching well again. I hope that it continues going into next season because guess what? Trevor Williams is back. Mackenzie Gore looks good. DJ Herz, our best rookie. Mitchell Parker, our second best rookie. That's a decent rotation. I would love that rotation next year. For this game, take the under 7.5 runs. I don't see anything positive coming out of this game for the Nats and scoring runs-wise. If you're looking for a side, take the Cubs. Give me the under 7.5 runs for the best play. Ian Happ, one more time, over 1.5 base against the Nats. Jake Irvin, he has looked really good. Back-to-back starts. I hope it continues. But if I were to critique him, if he goes back to his old self, he's given up 6+ hits in 7 of the last 8 games if we take out the last 2. So he hasn't been good over the last several games, just good in the last 2 games. It's going to be a right-handed pitcher on the mound. Ian Happ does do better going up against right-handed pitching. He does have a lot more power numbers as well going against right-handed pitching. He has not collected a hit in 2 consecutive games going up against the Nats, but that's not going to continue today. I think I'm going to get an extra base hit in this one, over 1.5 bases as the play there. Let's go over to the best props of the day. We're looking at the Yankees going up against the Athletics. We're going to take a crack at one of the best hitters in baseball, Aaron Judge, over 1.5 bases. All of a sudden, Aaron Judge has found himself in a home run battle with Ohtani because he's almost caught up with Aaron Judge. I believe they're 52-51 right now, so Aaron Judge is going to have to pick up the slack over the next couple days if he wants to claim that title of home run king. This is going to be a good spot for him to try to hit a home run because we're going to get a great matchup going up against Joey Estes, who's coming into this game with a 4.78 ERA, giving up at least 1 home run in 8 of the last 9 games that he's been in. He's also coming off a 1-inning performance going up against the Cubs in his last game, giving up 9 hits, 6 runs before being pulled. If we take a look at the last 4 games for him, he's given up 6+ hits in all 4 of those games, and a total of 4 home runs going up against the Rangers, Mariners, Cubs, and the Astros. He is coming into this game in a poor form, and Aaron Judge, he is the best player in baseball going up against the fastball. He has a +36 run value going up against that fastball with an 800+ slug percentage. On the season, he has a .377 batting average going up against that pitch. And we're going to see it over 50% of the time in this game. He's also very good against the sweeper, hitting it nearly 300 on the year. He has a .321 batting average going up against right-handed pitching and 65 extra bases in the year. Give me his over, 1.5 bases as the play there. For the pitching prop today, we're looking at the D-backs going up against the Brewers. I'm going to go back to Jordan Montgomery. I love to attack this guy. Over 2.5 runs going up against the Brewers. Jordan Montgomery has really been bad this season for the Diamondbacks, coming into this game with a 6.23 ERA and a 1.64 whip. If you take a look at his numbers, they don't really pop out as being horrible in terms of giving up runs and giving up hits, but then you go over and take a look at how long he's been able to go in these innings, and you understand why his numbers are so poor. He hasn't been able to go past the 6th inning in 10 consecutive games for the D-backs, and he hasn't made it to the 5th inning in 7 of those 10 games as well. He's also given up 3+ runs in 7 of the last 10 games, and teams have just been able to get to him early and often, causing him to get out of the games early. He's coming off a really bad performance again, going up against the Rockies, going 4 innings, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs, and a home run. The Brewers this season, we haven't talked a lot about them on the year, but they are a top 10 hitting team this season. They're also a top 10 pitching team this season, but as a team batting, .245 batting average going up against left-handed pitching. That's right in the middle of the league this season. This team is incredibly good at hitting the sinker, and they're also great at hitting the slider and the curveball. 3 of the 4 pitches that Jordan Montgomery has in that arsenal, so I don't see them struggling at all in this game. And if you take a look at the numbers for Jordan Montgomery, he's given up a .369 batting average to opposing teams with that sinker, so the Brewers should have no problem hitting that one. I'm going to take the over 2.5 runs as the play there. Let's go over to the recap graphic. We're going to be taking the Pirates and the Reds, under 7.5 runs. No Brian Reynolds. I have him on the graphic, but I'm not going to take a play for that game. I think it's going to go way under. Ian Happ, over 1.5 base against the Nats. Give me the under as well. In the Nats and Cubs game, 7.5 runs. Aaron Judge, over 1.5 bases. Usually I sprinkle on a home run. Probably not today because it'll probably be like +185. Jordan Montgomery is the last play, over 2.5 runs going up against the Milwaukee Brewers. Guys, it's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Sunday, September 22nd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.